aí galera, beleza? Aqui é RD Games com 2S. Então galera, canal novo, gameplay aí de Watch Dogs Legion. Quem for ver o vídeo aí, puder estar se inscrevendo, deixando um like, a ajuda de vocês é muito importante. Porque eu faço de gameplay, faço tutorial, eu posto um vídeo novo, então conto com a ajuda de vocês, se inscrevendo e deixando um like. Esse aqui não vai ter em português porque eu tenho que baixar a pacote de legenda, tá?
It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
That is about what I was expecting. Can't be too careful in times like this.
Onde que eu tenho que ir nesse negócio? Pô, mal chega que a gente tem que ficar destravando a porta, velho.
Não sei.
Ou entrei pro lugar errado.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Good. Now let's see what we have.
Vocês me desculpem o barulho aí, tá? É do fone. Eu não sei como é que mexe nisso. Se tiver alguma conversa, alguma coisa, eu vou ter que tirar o fone e tal. Eu gosto de jogar de fone, mas já não basta o barulho desse fone aqui que eu não sei como é que mexe, cara. Eu espero que a galera goste dos vídeos do canal no YouTube, beleza? A ajuda de vocês é muito boa e muito importante.
Hello? Must be a way to get the power back on.
Vamos, fia.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optics, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Enough. I have clearance from Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Tem que dar um jeito de baixar esse idioma, velho. Ficar lendo legenda é muito ruim.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
The public thinks DedSec was behind the bombings, so who set them up?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this 0 Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Definitely synchronized. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
And that goes for anyone who joins DedSec. I would like to have, but you're asking me to put everything on the line.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
You're right. I'm in. Let's get to work.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house.
Melhoria de tecnologia. Há pontos de tecnologia espalhados por todo Londres. Usa para comprar melhorias de tecnologia. Compre tecnologia no menu de tecnologias para obter a melhora. Dispositivo, armas e hacks. Para alterar armas ou dispositivos de agente, usa a função de editar no menu de equipe. As tecnologias compradas estarão disponíveis em todos os agentes. Beleza.
That are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Par de coisa, ó. Não sei se vai ter mais.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start.
Essa parte que eu vou ter que dar uma cortada, que me perdido, velho. Era só ter vindo aqui apertar triângulo e equipado o negócio que eu comprei.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, We tried to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice.
Só que essa parte aí vou ter que... Pra quem pode ver o vídeo, vou ter que...
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
Vou ter que iniciar por causa do YouTube.
Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant! I'm working out how we find 0 Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Abaixar esse idioma, velho, cara. Lendo legenda é muito ruim. Rapaz, deixa eu fechar a porta aqui de casa aqui. Tá escuro pra caraca. Qualquer coisa que estiver fazendo barulho aqui eu tiro e coloco o cabo do fone. Tá, eu acho que começou a trovejar, velho. Bom, já deixou.
Okay, let's get started.
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
That's Albion's plan. Much easier to trample people's freedoms when they fear everything. They never even see it.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, We need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Yes, this is what I'm here for.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Be advised, protests and other large assemblies will be met with force. Carry your identification cards at all times. It is your duty to maintain order.
Quem vê os vídeos sabe que eu tenho que fazer isso aqui, velho. Tirar o fone quando tiver conversa. Bom, essa parte que eu vou cortar, que eu tenho que ir lá na fase. Ver se eu acho um. É isso aí, galera. Chega no lugar aqui, eu corto o vídeo. Quem for ver o vídeo aí puder dar aquela força, se inscrevendo, deixando um like, o canal do YouTube é novo. Começando todo do zero de novo. Quero ver como é que eu vou entrar nesse lugar aqui, velho. Opa, esqueci. Ah, calma aí. Agora que eu vi, menos mal.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation. O negócio é lá embaixo, velho. Aí o jogo me ferra mesmo, hein. Aí.
verdade, pra mim fazer um negócio aqui, mas tem que ser rápido. Não sei porque eu fiz isso aí, mas eu fiz. Na verdade, eu fiz isso aí porque esse caso. Escutei conversa. Eu tô doido aqui. Vamos. Nossa. Tem que ser rápido. Eu falei rápido, não falei pra...
Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
Marca aí. Você quer pra cá o negócio, velho? O negócio não marca, cara. Ou marcou eu não tô vendo aqui. Desculpa, mas eu tenho que fazer isso. Vem. Quem viu? Quem mandou encher o saco? Aqui, ó. Eu vou pra cá. Eu vou esse aqui. Como é que eu vou destruir isso? Vai ter pra cá. Opa. Achei um negócio. Vai ser. Vai ter que estar apertado o trem aqui. Sobe aqui. Pronto. bicho.
Uhul!
Isso aí, bicho.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
Pacote de idioma.
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
I need the coordinates.